3, 2, 1.
I'm your newest host, Heather Ludlow, and we're here in my hometown of Danville, Indiana. It's freezing, but I'm going to take you around and show you some really cool historic sites. Let's go. We couldn't visit Danville without stopping at one of its most iconic spots. The Mayberry Cafe has been serving up comfort food and nostalgia for more than 30 years, and it's just as good as ever. Known for their home-style meals and hearty portions, favorites like Aunt Bee's fried chicken and the homemade pies keep locals and visitors coming back again and again. The Mayberry was opened in 1989 by Brad and Christine Bourne, and it's now proudly owned by Cammie and Matt Hamilton. Sheriff Taylor's squad car replica actually sits proudly right out in front. It's been featured on the Food Network and in countless Indiana travel guides, and it's been inspired by the Andy Griffith Show, and even plays on the TVs inside, so you can watch it while you eat. Every corner here celebrates a simpler time, a reminder of community, kindness, and small-town charm. Well, that was delicious, and honestly, it was like a trip down memory lane. Now, let's head just around the corner to another Danville treasure, the Royal Theater. So we're here today with Bill Wright, the owner of the Royal and also the Center Township trustee for Danville. Bill, thanks so much for joining us today.
I'm glad to have you.
And this place is just incredible. Could you show us around a little bit?
Oh, I'd love to.
Awesome.
Lots of places to show.
The Royal Theater opened in 1914, and it has been the heartbeat of the Danville community for generations. What all have you done here? I mean, I can remember coming here as a kid. It looks way different than what I remember.
Primarily, we removed everything from the theater. We just gutted it and started over with a clean slate. This portion opened in 1927. The theater opened in 1914. We tried to remain true to what it was originally.
Sure.
These light fixtures actually are from the 1914 theater.
Wow.
And those up there are from galleons. I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember galleons.
Those were in their mansion.
Really?
Yes. I don't know how they came to be acquired. I think Lee Comer might have had something to do with it.
Okay.
But so yeah, there's a lot of history here. As a matter of fact, the original floor is still under here. If we pulled it up, the original floor would still be under here.
How long did it take you guys?
It was well over a year.
Yeah.
Yes. But I loved it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved movies. I loved theaters. And the other interesting thing about this is the first place that I ever took my kids to a movie. Polar
That's
Express.
awesome.
Yes.
The Polar Express.
Yes. Probably 20 years ago.
Oh, wow. This might have been the first place I ever saw a movie, too, as a child growing up in Danville. This is the only theater we ever really went to. So.
You mean 19 years ago when you were a child?
That's right. That is right.
Transformation taking over me. From dusk till dawn.
There's so much history here. At one point, a gentleman was going to turn this into a dinner theater, which is why you see the stage here.
Okay.
And actually, the seats continued, and the flooring is still there, all the way up to the screen.
Really?
And there's actually a concrete walk underneath this,
Really?
so that if you sat in the front row, you weren't up in front of the screen when you came in. We left this here because we use it for concerts and plays and things. You know, we host numerous things. This was very dark, dingy. It was probably appropriate for the time, but we wanted to restore it. We wanted to save this. Every county had a single screen theater in their town.
Yes.
And that was where everybody met, congregated, you met your friends. It was where the social activity. We didn't have cable internet and all those other things. Mainly, you didn't even have cars. A lot of them were still horse-drawn carriages, or a family might have a car.
Right.
But the theater was really where you went to see, where you got your news, where you got to see entertainment, where you got to see other parts of the world. So that's what, the movie represents. It's also a way to get away. That's what I love about movies.
Yeah.
When I go see a movie, I want to sit there for the next 2 hours. I don't want to think about life. I don't want to think about that deadline.
That's right.
I don't want to think about my taxes and my car broken down.
That's right.
I don't.
You can just shut the world out.
Yes,
Shut your phone off.
yes,
Shut the world out.
It's just a fantasy and escape, and to this day I still love it. So
that's awesome.
And like I said, the Royal has a special place in my heart. So this was an honor to restore it.
Yeah, sounds like a labor of love.
It was, absolutely, yes.
Yeah. All right, so where are we at now, Bill?
Well, right now we're backstage, and I want to show you the renovations, and even more importantly, all the things we found during the renovations. This piano, I haven't dated it yet, but it goes back a ways, so I just couldn't bring myself to pitch it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
It really is.
And like I said, we restored this back here to make it conducive to live plays, theater, that kind of thing. We've got a lot of stuff that we have found. These were actually up in the attic. These are just old lobby cards of the different movies.
That is really...
Yes.
Charlie Chaplin. That's crazy.
I've got something up front I'll have to show you.
Wow, this is really cool.
Yes.
This is really cool. Burt Reynolds?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is something we just recently found.
Wow.
My brother found it while working in the attic. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this stuff's very fragile.
It is. Doris May. Wow.
And then
that's incredible.
This is Rudolph Valentino, son of the Sheik.
Wow.
These were lobby cards, or things that you would have put up in the lobby to show what movie.
The old terminal train station here in Danville. That's amazing. Oh, Central Normal College.
Yep.
My grandparents went there.
Oh, they did?
They did.
Wow.
Is this a $5 bill from Danville?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Banks used to, yes. So there's
really cool.
There's just a lot of history to be found.
Wow.
I haven't gone through these yet because I don't. Some of this stuff you can't. You're kind of afraid to.
Yeah. To touch too much, probably, right?
I have an old banner that it's all wadded up, and I can't figure out how to get apart. I've talked to the historical society because it'll just break apart. This is what they were using for insulation. We found this up in the attic too.
Wow.
They had hundreds of these just packed.
And they're popcorn bags.
Yeah, they're popcorn. And this company still exists.
Weaver Popcorn Company.
Yes.
I have heard of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're still around. So
that's amazing.
I dated that. I think that was back to the 40s. I think. We've got old movie reels.
Old movie reels.
We've got more lobby cards. And then if you look in here, you'll see these were things that were put up in the windows outside.
Oh,
this
Stars
I would
Friday.
assume probably from the 60s or 70s. The real neat thing is they didn't waste anything, and they did a lot of it themselves. They used old posters, movie posters and stuff. They reused everything.
They reused everything.
Frugal. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There's so much here. I just love it. And the other thing too was that you would have probably 4 or 5 projectors up in a room.
Okay.
And they were all into segments. And that's what the projectionist did. He'd sit up there, and when there'd be a cue on the movie, he'd switch to the next one that was already loaded up the reel. And then he had them set up, and then he'd go back and reload that one. But movies were 11 to 20 reels.
Wow.
This one, 3 shows, 50 cents.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, 50 cents.
Yes.
I would love to go back to those days. This was the first movie ever shown in the Royal. The $1 Million Mystery.
Yeah, this is a copy of that book.
That's really neat.
There's just almost too much. It's like, what do you do with it? But I can't bring myself to throw anything away.
Oh no, so much history here.
Yes. There's one more item I want to show you that I find really neat.
Oh yay! Okay, can't wait to see it.
And it actually works. Anybody got a nickel? Okay.
Wow.
This is the mutoscope. It was rusted, falling apart. I sent it off to a company to have it restored, and this is what we got back, and it still works.
Really?
Yes, even the cards inside.
Wow. So you put a nickel in it,
yes.
And then you wind it?
Yeah,
okay.
The light bulb comes on, and these cards will start flapping through. We've got the perfect view of the original curtain rod holder. Couldn't use that rod anymore, but it's got wooden dowels that slide along the bottom. And those are the ropes that were actually in there. And then down there you see where it says Royal Theater. Where they shipped it just as is, so because it's so long. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So
that is pretty cool.
Couldn't throw that away either.
No, you have to keep that.
Yes. And they put off a lot of heat.
Oh, I bet they do.
Yes. And also, we were talking about reasons people went to the theater. Theaters were one of the first businesses that had air conditioning.
I would be at the theater all the time.
Yeah, so during the summer, you can imagine people were here just to cool off.
Oh, yeah.
And this has changed considerably, too, from the day. The doors used to come across here. The ticket booth was out there.
Oh, it was out here?
Yeah,
okay.
It burnt down in the 80s. Some kids threw a firecracker in there and it burnt down. So they renovated to what you see now. This next thing right here is how you would get up to the projector room.
Oh, wow. This is how we have to get up to the projection room.
We don't have to.
See you on the other side.
You can see we're still renovating.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
Welcome to the belly of the theater.
What are these, Bill?
These are what you would have stored a movie in.
Okay.
Like I said, they came in numerous reels, and we actually still have some of the movies in here. And if you see the different doors, each one of those was where a projector was. So the projectionist would sit up here. When this reel ran out, we saw the cue, come over here, click the foot pedal, you go to the next one, to the next one. And so on. It went all the way down here. But all this is stuff we found too. We've got a lot of these. These are whiskey bottles. So you know the projectionist was sitting up here going,
just chugging them.
Just tipping back, having a good old time.
He really enjoyed his job, didn't he?
Oh yeah. The films were very combustible. And what you had was you've got a halogen light in there that reached incredible heat. But what would happen is a lot of these films, since they were celluloid, would catch on fire. This entire room is concrete.
Oh, wow.
The entire room is concrete. And those doors were asbestos covered. And what you see here, see this pipe? What you would have, you would have this up, you see the handle down there?
Yes.
All these would be latched. And if you had a fire, you went down there, hit the handle, go out, close the doors. This room was completely contained.
Wow.
You might want to crawl in there. Well, you know what? I don't know how brave you are. The best I could tell, they put the floor down probably in the 70s. And that's based on the stuff that we find underneath. Like the heat bar, the parts, and the whiskey bottles. They literally just tossed it back there. This is full of stuff. And we've still got to pull this floor up to see what other treasures. So there's going to be more.
Think it's safe for me to be sitting on here?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sure. While you're there, if you could just move. No. I'm having all this restored again. As I mentioned before, there are apartments up here.
It's just turned into like a real estate home tour.
But you know, if you're looking for urban living.
Oh my gosh! You you can't beat it. This is really cool. The floors look great.
I can't decide what to stain them. Because I like it just like they are.
I kind of like them light.
That's a clear stain. What do you suggest?
I kind of like the lightness of it.
Yes, I do too.
Don't you?
Yeah.
It makes everything feel bigger. I love the exposed brick.
I wanted that everywhere, but the company I've got, they just wouldn't. This floor's coming back up. I came up here and I looked at that. I said, you got 4 layers of floor there.
Yeah, there's a ton.
I said, that's coming up.
Yeah.
There's no way.
But it looks good. I love the shower and the marble.
You know, this is the living room area, and what I really like about this is the view.
Oh yeah.
You come out here, you've got all the activities are going on with the Fair of the Square. the concerts, the Halloween festival. It's just
the Christmas tree lighting.
The Christmas tree lighting.
You have a beautiful
right
view
there.
for that because it's right there. Yeah.
Yes. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
On the weekends when the neon's going from the marquee, it is incredible.
Yeah, and the string lights all lit up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody just comments how nice it is. It just, makes it more inviting.
Yeah, it's like a postcard.
Yes.
It
Exactly.
really is.
Yes. This was the door that went upstairs.
Okay.
This one, there was just a ton to do. I'm taking out the ceiling and I'm going to put a loft up there.
Oh.
And the back half will be a bedroom.
I love that idea.
Okay, that spiral staircase over here. To me, that's kind of iconic. You look down and there's
how neat too. You're looking right down the marquee.
Kind of gives you an 80s vibe when you have blinds in here, the slats. And you've got the different colors projecting up on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, I bet it would be very 80s.
I've had a lot of people compare the clock up there to Back to the Future. So somebody lived up here at one point.
Yeah.
We've got the plumbing for the bathroom and everything over here. And we've cleaned it out a lot. It was completely full. The living room is right here.
Oh, for that apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll take out that ceiling, so then the loft will come over here, the bedroom will be back that way, and then it'll be open here.
Wow,
and they'll
cool.
have that little window there for light.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that'll
and a great use of space,
And this wood, it's 100 years old.
Solid.
It beyond solid.
Yeah.
Trying to drive nails into it is, and you can see it's wood lath construction.
Uh-huh.
You don't have that anymore.
No, you sure don't. They just don't make them like they used to.
No, this building will stand another 100, 200 years.
Yeah.
Eggs and cream.
That's
there used to be a little grocery store downstairs.
Oh, really?
So, yes. And these are some of the original windows. And if you look back at old pictures, you'll see them.
Yeah.
Those are some of the original windows.
That's cool.
Yes. Here's the original ticket window.
Oh, that's the original. Oh, look at that. If walls could talk, right?
Oh, geez.
Can you imagine?
I can't even.
Never come down.
It's a time capsule.
It is a time capsule. I literally feel like I've gone back in time today.
Well, they're selling tires for, was it? Yeah. Oh, oil and lube, $4.95.
Wow. I wish we could go back to those times. Kinda.
So like I
Brakes
said,
are $38.95. Bill, what is this though? I just can't.
Well,
All world toilet bowl champs. Do you know anything about this?
I know nothing about that.
These days they come and go.
Well, yeah, I've had lots of fun. Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Can we get back down?
If you see the ghost, yes, there's supposed to be a ghost here. Run.
Oh no. Well, thanks a lot, Bill, for showing us all the treasures that I never even knew the Royal had. This has been absolutely amazing.
Yes, I'm so glad you're here to do this, to document what we have. It's so important to preserve this history because, after I'm gone, I still want this to go on for generations.
Yeah.
I want people to know what it was like. I want people to remember a simpler time when you could go and relax, forget everything.
Yeah.
And that's my goal.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
From silent films to local performances, the Royal has seen it all. And thanks to one man's vision, it continues to bring the arts to life in Hendricks County. Thanks for taking a trip down memory lane with me. The Mayberry and the Royal are two true iconic examples of what makes Danville so special. We'll see you on the next one.